Hey guys, I'm Elle, and I wanted to come on here today to discuss happiness and how, yes, you are actually supposed to be happy 24/7. It's your birthright and it's your divine right. But before we get into that, I'm going to tell you how to do that and really what happiness truly is. But before we do that, I have a very exciting announcement to make. You may know me as a #1 international best-selling author. And also a twin flame alchemist, writer, teacher, and coach. I'm the creator of the very successful Be With Your Twin Flame brand. And I have noticed that our twin flame teachings and most of the truth that's behind those teachings, truth is indiscriminate. It applies across the board to everyone. And so most of the truth behind those teachings help our students experience amazing improvements in all areas of their lives, and applying those parts of the teachings and the truth those truths and letting other people who aren't on a twin flame journey apply those to their lives. We notice that they also experience great improvements in all areas of their lives. And so truth is truth. It applies across the board. So I'm so excited to announce that because of this, I have seen that my teachings have helped more people beyond the twin flame journey and beyond those experiencing the twin flame journey. And so I am now offering for the very first time a free masterclass to teach. It's the 5 secrets to master Ascension Alchemy, and we'll be discussing what Ascension and Alchemy is in just a minute. But that is the free masterclass. It's October 14th. Click the link below this video to make sure you don't miss it. Spaces are limited, but it's going to be awesome. It's totally free, it's totally eye-opening, and it will help you achieve perpetual happiness. So definitely click the link below this video to sign up and for that free master class. Again, it's next week, October 14th. So having said that, let's, sorry, my finger got in the way of the video, of the camera. So having said that, let's discuss happiness. So happiness is not what you might think. And in order to be 24/7 perpetually happy, which is your divine right, it's everyone's divine right, we have to understand what happiness is. So happiness is not that feeling that you get when you get what you think you want, or that comes with what you think, like money can bring you happiness, or a big large house, or successes, or financial success, or career success, or a loving relationship. Any of those things, they cannot bring you happiness. And I know you hear this all the time, like, happiness has to come from within. That's a very common but true saying. And that's totally on point. It's totally true. But no one tells you exactly how to accomplish that, how to achieve the happiness within. And that's what I'm here for. And so to understand that, how to do that, we have to understand what happiness is. So happiness is not what we like to refer to as the honeymoon period. There's a honeymoon period with everything and everyone that you encounter in your physical world. Whether that be a new relationship, obviously they're known to have honeymoon periods, right? The beginning of the relationship, when everyone, like, your partner could do no wrong, and they're like, basically like godlike, right? And until you find out their faults, or you kind of are blind to their faults until you're not anymore, right? Or when you get a new car, and it has that new car smell, and you take such good care of it, and you make sure it's always like going to the car wash or whatever, and then all of a sudden, a couple months later or a year later, you like see the floorboards are all trashed, your kids have thrown all their shit on the floor in the back, there's crumbs all over the place, and it hasn't been detailed or washed in quite a while. It just lost its luster, it lost its the excitement that you felt about it, the passion that you felt towards it at first. The newness wore off. That newness is the honeymoon period. And again, it happens with everything and everyone in your physical life. Even a job, for example. When you get a new job, you're kind of like excited, kind of stoked about it, right? It's at least new, something different. But then all of a sudden you do the job, and after a while, and you get kind of bored with it, right? And it's just not, you don't love it anymore. It doesn't really motivate you to get up in the morning and go to it. So all those things, people attribute that feeling, that honeymoon period feeling, that excitement, that passion for, the newness of that as happiness. And that's not happiness though. Happiness is not an up like that, because with that up, we have to come down. And happiness is not up and down. Happiness is constant, and it doesn't change, it doesn't fluctuate. It's not a surface emotion. Happiness is who you are. You are a soul, and your soul is a vibration of energy, and a vibration of energy is love, and it's also happiness. And what does happiness feel like if it doesn't feel like that up, that excitement that you get from the honeymoon period of things and people? Well, happiness feels like satisfaction. It feels like contentment. It's peaceful. It's not wanting for anything. It's abundance. It's an overflowing of knowing that you have everything that you ever want. That's happiness. Sorry, my hair is blowing in my face. It's such a beautiful day today. I decided to come outside by my pool. But, that's happiness. All the luxuries and material possessions in the world, they can't bring you happiness. I know for people, a lot of people think that they can. But what happens when you get what you want? What happens when you do get what you think you wanted so badly? Yeah, you'll have that honeymoon period for however long that lasts. And of course that varies with everything and everyone. But, after that, then what? You kind of come back down off that high, and then what? You're looking for something else that you want, right? You're always chasing. It's like the grass is greener syndrome. You're always chasing that proverbial carrot on the stick, right? Just trying to get something else, more and more things that you want. And I know this more than anyone, guys. I was very successful with my career as a lawyer before finding my true purpose. And I had from all outer viewpoints of success, and I had what should have fulfilled me and made me happy. But, it wasn't true happiness. It was up and down. And I kept, trying to chase other things. And I was never satisfied. I was never peaceful. I was never content. And I just want to point out here, though, I'm not saying that you want to be complacent. You never want to be complacent. You can't be complacent. Your soul won't allow that. Your soul's orchestrating everything in your life. And complacency is not growth. You have to always be growing and expanding, or else you're dying, right? All energy, your soul's energy, and all energy keeps growing and expanding. So, this isn't complacency, I'm saying. I'm saying this is just an overwhelming peace and fulfillment. And from that peace and fulfillment, you magnetize in, your soul's going to magnetize in to your physical world. Once you attain that happiness, that peace, that contentment, that fulfillment, perpetually, and you're in that within yourself, that can only be reflected in your outer world. That will come into your outer world. It's universal law. It can't not happen. And we learn all about this other universal law in the free masterclass, by the way, which link is below this video. So definitely sign up for that while the spaces are still available. But you have to attain it within first. And so if you are happiness and you are your soul, then how do you attain it? Well, you have to energetically shift closer into alignment with your soul. And this might sound crazy and all confusing, but it's really not. It's simple, because it's truth, and truth is always simple. And it's contrary and counterintuitive to anything else you've ever thought or learned or been taught, but it's totally simple, and it's permanent. So that's the good news. And it's your divine right. And so that shifting closer into alignment with who you truly are, with your soul, on the energetic soul level, is ascension. That's what we mean by ascension. And then in order to do that, in order to shift, we need to take our fear-based energy that it controls our mind, and we need to transmute it or alchemize it into love-based energy. And so that is the alchemy. So when I say that the masterclass is the 5 secrets to master Ascension alchemy, that is Ascension alchemy. It's the shifting and the process by which you shift closer into alignment with your true self, with your soul, with perpetual happiness, love, purpose, abundance, joy, bliss, and all those great, amazing things. And those things are permanent. And while you don't have to shift 100% totally into alignment with your soul, you won't in this lifetime most likely, that would be complete ascension. Little tiny shift is all that's necessary to experience and witness the hugest, just grandest, amazing transformations in your physical world. And it is not difficult. It's not hard, like I said. And you don't have to be spiritual. You don't have to be woo-woo. You don't have to be hippie, anything like that. You don't have to give up any of your luxuries. You don't have to give up what you enjoy doing, anything like that. It's totally going to make you become more of who you are. And really in the process of doing that, your true soul's purpose will be revealed to you. Whether that has to do with what you're doing now as a career, or it could come in as a possible side hustle for you, or it could just be where you devote your free time in volunteering and creating like charities and groups and organizations to help a certain thing to further your purpose. There's so many things that it could do, or it could tie right into your present career as well. But if you're like so many of the people that I speak to that come to us who are, by all accounts, all external accounts, successful. They have, played by the rules, went to school, got their degrees, got even, advanced degrees, medical degrees, law degrees, PhDs, MBAs, and, they work doggedly at jobs that, they like them for the fact that they provide a very substantial financial living, and they're successful in that regard. But they just feel like they're not fulfilled. They feel like something is missing, or they keep chasing something else. And, they may not even be chasing something else in the career path, but they channel that energy of searching for something else, of not being satisfied, of not having enough, to other aspects of their life, to their relationships, to their health and fitness, to their other things that they do for financial reasons. All of those things, that's that come from focusing on those areas of your life that come from of not having enough, is what is commonly referred to as scarcity. And when you have that come from, when you're from that space and you do things from that intention and from that space, no matter what area of life it's in, you're just going to get more of not having enough. It must be that way. It's universal law, and universal laws are not like human laws. They cannot be broken. So if you resonate with any of this video, please click the link below this video to snag your spot in our free masterclass, The 5 Secrets to Master Ascension Alchemy. It's a mouthful. It might sound kind of out there and woo-woo and something you haven't really heard of much, but I promise you, when you see how simple it is, your mind won't even want to believe it. That's how simple it is. But you deserve to know it. Everyone needs to know it. It's your divine right, and everyone's divine right is truth, and this is total truth, and it will lead you to complete fulfillment and abundance in every area of your life, as well as enable your purpose, your true soul's purpose, to find you. So thanks for watching, guys. Definitely click the link below this video to snag your spot in this amazing masterclass. It's October 14th. You don't want to miss it. Have a great day, everyone, and lots of love.